Hello everybody, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time stopping by. Today we are going to be doing a special sort of impromptu edition of This or That. This is a series where I like to put two decks side by side to figure out which one will stay and which one will go. And today we're going to be looking at the Universal Weight Tarot in a Tin versus the Emperor's New Tarot. And I have a special guest here to help.
Hi everybody.
Peggy's here with me.
Me, Peggy. So we are doing this fun walkthrough. Lisa decided to drag me along. I don't know what she thinks we're going to
accomplish as a team.
I don't know what she thinks we're going to accomplish here, but we're a team and we're going to get through this. So let's go.
We're going to dive in.
We're going to dive in.
I guess we should start off with sort of why these two decks. So I like to talk about why I sort of put them head to head. Now, I guess from where I sit, I feel like both of these decks offer a very like stereotypical look at the tarot. I guess stereotypical meaning they seem like a Rider-Waite-Smith clone.
Well, they both look pretty basic right now.
Yeah, like well, this one's in a tuck box, which is not my favorite thing.
Okay, I'm a fan of the tuck box because I will just take everything out and put it in a bag of my own anyway, so that's not a problem.
I mean, I'm a sucker for a tin, I gotta admit.
My problem is if anything happens to damage the tin, you're kind of screwed. And sometimes people are paying a lot extra to get the tin.
No, I think tins are often cheaper. I mean, this one was well, actually, I think this one was a little bit cheaper than this one.
Was this one cheaper?
I think so, by a few dollars anyways. But let's take a look. Okay, so
I
love a tin.
Okay, we both have our preferences, tin over box. I like the artwork on the box, though.
Yeah, the box, I mean,
they're both good. I think I like this one more.
Well, this one has the brighter colors.
Brighter colors, clean lines.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's not a lot of clutter to get in your way.
Yeah. It's nice and open, which I like.
Yeah, I like that open design.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
you're
gonna open that because I hate opening tuck boxes, and I will open the tin, and we'll compare the back design first, maybe.
Sure.
Does yours have a little white book? Little white book? I can't say it. Does yours have a
little white book? I don't see a little white book.
This one does. That's I guess a point in this one's favor.
Okay. Well, there's one disappoint out of the way.
I mean, it's pretty good for a little white book. Though.
I don't mind. I'm addicted to mine that have keywords right on them. I really like that this does have keywords, so that's really good. That's a good start for me, but we're going to get into that as we go.
So let's talk about the backs of the decks. I love how like really simple this is. I love the clouds, the star in the sun. I don't know. I feel like it's really clean.
Yeah, this one's a little cluttered, but it's just the back. It's really easy to ignore.
True.
And so I'm never really bothered by what is or isn't on the back.
I do like that they've got a similar finish, actually. We didn't really talk cardstock. So these actually feel very, very similar. This one they both have a similar amount of reflect or sheen in my studio lighting.
Now this is a mass market that you got on Amazon, right?
I got both of these mass market on Amazon. Yeah.
Right. So now for me, the slightly thinner cardstock on both is okay.
Yeah, they're going to be easy to shuffle, I think.
I've got little itty bitty hands. So
you'll like this one probably because this is full size standard. I mean, like let's do a size comparison just so we can see against the backs of the cards. You can really see the difference there. So you were saying about, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were saying about the back of the design, you like that it's got more going on?
Well, no, I'm pretty indifferent to the backs of the cards. So the fact that the back of this is a little busy with a lot going on really doesn't bother me. It's really colorful though, so I like that.
Well, and I like that they're both reversible. So we can't really like give 1 point.
Well, yeah, like look, it doesn't matter which way you.
Oh my God, put them back.
I got it. Okay, don't worry, nothing's upside down yet. So how do you do this? Do we put everything?
Well, okay, no. This one, I put this one back in order, so we can just flip them over.
Oh, wait, just a second. Is that the right order?
No, that's the King of Pentacles.
Is that the right order that you want to do it in?
Yeah, no, that's good.
So I'm flipping it upside down now, or you always tell me I'm doing it wrong. Which way am I flipping this?
Flip up right next to it, so that it pulls on top. Yeah, we got full and full. We're good.
Okay, that's fine. Just sometimes I always flip them from the top.
Oh, you do the thing where you do it this way and then flip it over like a weirdo?
Yeah, see, look, and then I ended up doing it in reverse, right? Like, you don't want me doing that.
No, don't do that in reverse. Okay.
Now I'll stop messing. I'll stop messing with your deck. I'll stop.
All right, let's.
Oh, so we just take them off the top as we go.
Yeah, we'll just flip. I'll flip mine over. You can flip your side over, and we'll just compare. So we're starting off with the Fool.
Right.
The elements that are important to me are definitely there. I really like seeing a companion to the Fool, and I mean.
Yeah, but the little white octopus is a little weird.
I mean, it's weird, but it's kind of cute.
Okay, I'll give you that. And again, the keywords being on the bottom is nice. And you know, though, I do like the white space because I've seen people that will write in their own keywords as well.
Yeah, that's really, well, obviously, you know I teach tarot with training wheels and all the stuff.
Yeah. So the white space is nice.
I like sometimes it can be a little too much, but at least with this, there's enough bold pops of color that I don't feel like the white space is overwhelming.
I don't know. There might be a little too much white space.
Too much white space for you?
Well, I don't know because I usually just work whatever's there. I don't.
Oh my God, we cannot talk about every single card this much.
No, we can't.
Okay, Magician. As above, so below. Had all
As
the
above,
tools,
yeah.
like...
But look, there's a fucking octopus again. Like, I mean, I hope that's not going to be a theme. But anyway.
Well, I didn't say it was an octopus themed deck, so I don't think we have to worry.
I hope it's going to go away. Okay, so this one's nice. I don't know that I'm going to have a lot to say about every single card because I still have to go look things up, and even the keyword doesn't always help.
Well, I like that they have a female magician here. I really like her long flowing dress. I like the bits of blue on it, and at least it looks kind of watery, so it sort of ties in the octopus a little.
Well, and a lot of the symbolism that I'm aware of, which isn't much, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Which I like. I like.
Okay. High Priestess.
High Priestess I like. I don't see a lot that's different. I mean, no octopus this time, so we're good there.
No octopus.
The octopus has finally got...
I mean,
well, we're only 2 cards in, it might come back.
They could have used a different animal than like a seal for the High Priestess. I don't know if I really align with seal.
Well, okay,
Maybe this is a bit of a water theme, though.
No, okay, we've seen plenty of decks that have specific, whatever types of animal the creator likes is what they use.
Yeah, it's just that an anthropomorphized seal, I feel like, is a little awkward. Like, there's just that, I don't know.
I'm just kind of wondering how that seal is sitting on the throne.
I'm actually not even sure it's a seal. I'm really bad with
you know
animal
what?
identification. Like, I mean, it might be an otter.
Okay. We've seen weirder decks, so this is fine.
True.
This is fine. And again, the keywords are there, which I like. The Empress.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's got really long flowing hair, and the corn around him makes a lot of sense.
Yep. And I like that I like that the Empress is not necessarily, like, obviously not female, which I like.
Yeah.
Because I don't
when they mess with it a little bit. It's always fun.
Yeah, messing with gender is always fun for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, this is a nice one. And again, everything else is in place, and I like it. No seafood in here this time. So
yeah, we're away from the water element. Okay, that's good.
Oh wait, and we're back.
Oh. All right, so our Emperor, we really want to see the sense of authority. Do you feel like you can see it in the Emperor's New Tarot?
Well, this card, it's got a nail. This card's got those are ram's heads, right? And this is shark heads. So we're back to the seafood. I guess you don't eat sharks, but
okay. Well, some people eat sharks.
That's shark.
I don't think it's allowed anymore.
I don't think I want to eat that shark face.
Listen,
That's a lot of teeth.
My complaint with this is that the entire point of this deck, it's like the Emperor's New Tarot. You expect that it's going to get the Emperor card. Like, I don't know, not that it's going to get it right, but that it's going to.
Yeah, with the name Emperor in the title,
I'm kind of missing the ram's heads. I feel like going with sharks and a non-traditional choice here is sort of a bad move.
Okay, you know what? Okay. Let's just get really picky for a second, though, because you're right. With it being called the Emperor's New Tarot, this is the one card that should be completely over the top, and it's kind of not. It
doesn't go in hard. It either needs to go traditional or go in super hard, and it's very traditional. Other than
you know what
heads.
though? That's just us. That's just us being picky because we can be because you were dumb enough to let me help you do this walkthrough. I don't know why either.
Well, it's supposed to be a this or that. I'm supposed to decide what deck to keep. It's kind of a little out there for me personally so far, but we'll see.
Yeah, but the colors are nice. Like, look at all those greens.
Will you stop? Are you flipping them?
No, I'm not flipping them over. I'm sorry. Now they're out of order.
Just fix it.
Here, just a second.
Thank you.
Now they're in order.
At least they're all upright instead of you always shuffle.
Oh, they won't be when I'm done with them. Don't worry.
Well, just wait till you shuffle. Then it's going to be a hot mess. All right, the Hierophant. Thoughts?
I'm not impressed. This is very stereotypical. You know, it's universal weight, right?
No, yeah, universal weight. Yeah.
So this is very standard, and I understand this deck. So far, everything has been kind of weird. Let's call it weird, but that's fine. Nice and colorful, but at least the theming matches. There's nothing about this that makes me think of a Hierophant. Like, I mean, it might as well just be a blank card.
Yeah, I know. It's not really getting the point across at all. Okay.
Okay, now I got to flip the cards to stay caught up with what you want.
Thank you. The Lovers. Oh, that's a fun twist.
Well, that is, but, you know, that's a lot of octopuses.
I guess... I went
back
totally
on the menu.
innocent with this, but when you're gonna have octopi, is that the plural of octopus? If you're gonna have octopi on the lovers cards, there's like a whole tentacle place you can take it that is making me very uncomfortable.
I have a feeling this person either has a really raunchy sense of humor or just does not get out much. But it's a cute card.
It's cute. At least they're friendly octopi.
Let's just not think too much about all those tentacles, and we're good to go. It's not bad. I like it. I think we're gonna be having lots of like animals and creatures from the sea throughout. I'm okay with that. But you got to admit, like, look at that. That is cute. A pair of dolphins.
I mean, I'm a big fan of dolphins. It's really cute. I like that they're tugging the boat, like, towards us, like, towards the perspective, like the same way you get here.
Yeah.
And there's at least more movement. I actually don't like the traditional chariot, the way that it's so still and static.
Oh, because they're just, well, sometimes some cards show the motion. Motion. Some cards do a better job of showing motion than others?
Yeah, but the traditional RWS usually shows the
Which
sort of
that is what this is based on. Okay, well, Dolphins are cute, though.
This is an important card to me, so I don't know how I feel about the situation going on here.
Well, I mean, a lion is strength. An orca is strength. I think it's kind of weird that the card's black and white. I get it, orca is black and white, but there's the whole card.
All the other cards are so colorful.
Well, it's been so bright so far, so we don't. Yeah, it's okay.
It's a weird mix to suddenly go black and white right away. I think that the artist is probably trying to make some kind of statement about what could the statement be with black and white and strength.
That they like sea creatures. I don't.
What is it? Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, it says strength, and then the keyword is also strength. So
yeah, there was a kind of a missed opportunity to be a little more creative with the second keyword.
That's
fine. At least don't repeat it.
Well,
Like,
and again,
that's
what the white space is for. Lots of white space. Write in your own meanings if you really need to, right?
True. Okay, the hermit.
The hermit.
Okay, so we've had a lot of sea creatures, and then out of nowhere we get a horse in a barn.
That's just weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, next.
Okay, well, yeah, we don't. Well, we're going to be here all day if we don't get moving along.
The Wheel of Fortune.
Well, okay, that makes sense. Wheel of Fortune and a ship's wheel.
Yeah, okay. I've seen
That's
that done,
weird though, because
instead
of being the Emperor's New Tarot, you'd think they would have had like an oceanic type name.
Maybe this is like. Are you sure it's not like a certain edition of it or something?
It's not saying anything on the box. I can't.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's a tuck box.
But then there was the horse, so like explain that.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. You know what it is though, is that, like, except for that black and white card, the rest of the cards are so blindingly bright with colors. I'm not objectively a nice deck, but subjectively not a deck I'd be excited about.
I don't think either one of us are super excited about it. Okay.
So but it's got the same idea, so I can do that. Justice.
Okay, so explain the seagulls and the stacks of shells for justice, because I'm not getting it.
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well,
you know what, though? We got to be fair and not roast this deck. Somebody worked really hard on this.
That's true. Okay, well, one of the stacks of shells is a little higher than the other, so maybe they're showing like the imbalance of like maybe one seagull has more than the other. There's only one seagull on the card, but like maybe it's. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's trying to show like.
Well, depending on how you look at justice, it can be like he got his justice, he got his dinner. Seagulls eat shellfish, they eat clams and stuff like that.
No,
so
I'm just thinking. Of
I don't know
eating creatures.
Like I said, I think this should have had a more nautical themed title instead of the Emperor's New Tarot. Hanged Man. Okay, I get that people like to go fishing for marlin, but I don't think this is the place to have one hanging on the pier. Like, come on.
Well, the Hanged Man's not supposed to be about death, and I mean, like, once the fish is like on the line like that, like, it's not coming back.
Well, I think
I
we're
don't
just
like the premise.
maybe we are going to get into roasting this deck.
I think we're roasting it a little bit.
I think we're already roasting this deck. That's okay. That's okay.
I feel like it like if it's.
It is in suspension. Nothing's happening until it's dealt with. So there is an element of hangman there.
Yeah, I guess you could theoretically still throw it back, but not once it's hanging on that rack thing.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm assuming not, but.
All right, death. Well, there's death for you.
Yeah. That's odd though. It's like almost identical to this one. It's almost like they got tired of drawing fish. I don't know.
Well, that's like the horse and the hermit card, right? Like it's like there's not a cohesive theme. You said there wasn't sea creatures the whole way through. Should I peek?
Well, I didn't. I mean, every card so far has had something that had a nautical whatever on it.
Except the horse and this one. This one doesn't have a nautical theme.
Mean, you know what though? Did we look this up? Is this the creator's first deck? This might be their first deck.
Wait. Is this a collab deck? Because you know, with collab decks, they can be a little bit all over the map with their.
We're gonna have to look it up later. Do you want to?
It doesn't list the artists on here or artists.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's pause the camera and go check and see if it's a collab.
Okay.
It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so we looked it up. Not a lot of information on the creator, but creators, but there's like 8 creators listed.
That explains so much, especially the black and white card.
There's a degree of collaboration, so we'll see what happens. So
if I'd have known, I probably wouldn't have picked it up because I'm not a huge fan of collab decks. I've talked about that a lot, but a lot of times they just don't feel cohesive.
What number? This is number
13.
12
or 13 for death, yeah.
Oh, it says 12 right there.
No, it says 13.
That's me needing new glasses.
Trust me, I know the numbers.
I trust you. I thought it was a 12, and then I realized that I need new glasses. So. Yeah, let's see what happens because we've had a couple of. Let's see where we go with this one. This is still okay. Like I said, objectively it's cool. Subjectively, I'm not sure if it's my cup of tea. So, but now that we know there's like literally 8 different creators, that explains a lot.
At least it makes sense now. All right.
Makes sense, but let's see. I don't know.
Okay, next.
Well, we also cheated and looked at the next few cards forward, so
we know it's not
these abrupt changes are going to make some sense.
All right, so temperance.
Okay, well that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a winged creature. We've got the 1 foot on land, 1 foot on water. Like, I think everything I need is there.
Yeah,
And we're not nautical, thank God. Okay. Next, the devil.
Okay, I like that one.
I mean, I'm a fan of the succubi. I think they make fun characters.
Yeah,
and I think a card like this, it's so perfect.
Well, and look, even in this card, the humans have horns. So these being clearly devils, being lorded over by a succubi makes a lot of sense.
That's a fun card. This one has a much different art style.
Okay, whoa. Look back there. Is that another octopus?
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently Lisa's not a fan of the octopus anymore. See, she's like,
I
don't want no more octopus.
The one in the lovers was really cute, but some of them are kind of weird looking. All right, next.
Okay, the tower.
Your favorite card ever.
My favorite card. Okay, I actually like this one. This one's really cute. Like, look at all those reds.
Yeah.
It's like so this one here now, there's got the flames up here, right?
Yeah.
But like the whole thing is red. Red, it's okay, it's a little bit too red, but
the Thoth tarot in the tower is very, very red, just like that.
Yeah.
So it's probably a little bit Thoth inspired.
That's true. That's true.
All right, the star.
The star. This one's pretty meh. That's weird.
I cannot believe you just said a unicorn was meh. I'm divorcing you. It's over. Forget it. I mean, it's not the prettiest unicorn I've ever seen, but it's a pretty decent.
Okay. But look, where are the stars? Where are the jugs? Where are the boobs? Okay, that's just me.
Those are different kind of jugs, babe.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of funny. I feel like whenever a unicorn shows up in a deck, it's always going to show up in the star card. So it's kind of a stereotype.
Is it? I had no idea.
If a unicorn's going to show up, it's going to show up in the star card, which I'm not complaining because that's like my birth card.
But I'm sorry, just a unicorn standing there, at the very least, there should be one of the. So far, they've been getting like 1 or 2 of the symbols.
Well, they're stars. They're just really tiny. Are you wearing
imaginary?
Your glasses? No, they're not. I mean, come on. Look closer.
It's imaginary. You know better.
Just get it closer to the camera. You guys can see the stars, right? Yeah, see?
Okay. Comment below if you saw the stars in the star card, because all I see is a unicorn and standing in the middle of nowhere.
I'm going to remember this if a dragon shows up. Okay, next. All right, the moon.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
It works. It's not special. But
I usually look for like something domestic and something wild with like the dog and the wolf.
Which is fine, but you can't, 2 goldfish?
Yeah, but like they're both kind of domestic. I want to see like one wild.
A wild goldfish? Is there any such thing?
Like a lionfish, maybe.
Are you going to go outside and pet your? There's nothing.
But are you going to pet? I mean, you're not going to pet you want something kind of.
Okay, like we've got orcas and we've got seals and we've got these majestic ocean creatures and now we have a pair of fucking goldfish.
All right, next. The sun.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not sure what they're trying to do with this.
Listen, it's not a naked baby on the horse. It's like a naked fairy on a bird. I think it works. It's just...
It's an ugly ass bird.
Listen, we can really tell this is a collab deck. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. And
we should be nice because like you said...
I know. You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. We will be nice. It's still got everything else with the keywords, the white space. At least.
What do you think about this particular keyword? Does it work for you? I mean, I like joy for the sun, but I'm not sure. Like, do you read it as? I like joy. I feel like you can go so much deeper with it, but
I don't know. Joy is
We haven't really been commenting on the keywords very much, though, so maybe I shouldn't make it about that.
For me, a single keyword, I still want to look it up and get more context.
I don't think the bird's that ugly. I think you're just being mean.
I think I'm just being mean, but yeah, the bird is fine. The bird is fine.
All right, judgment.
No, that's nice. It looks very similar. With this, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but a lot of people want to take away the Christian type reference of an angel.
I think
like
it's
a referee,
meant to be like some kind of.
I don't know.
It is striped. Maybe it's meant to be some kind of. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's okay.
Some of them are going to be more abstract.
I wish there was a book.
Yeah, I know. It really needed like a little white book at least to talk about some of the.
Well, when they're going outside the box with this, you really want something that's going to help you get an idea of what you're looking at.
Okay, so the world. The main thing I look for here is some sort of sense of that containment or that sort of circle that we see on the world.
Is that an Ouroboros? Because there's a head that looks like a head and a tail up there to me.
Yeah, no, it's an Ouroboros. I think this is pretty close to the symbology that way.
Because this is not. I always have to be reminded on this. It looks like scales.
I think that you've got the lemniscate on top and on bottom. It's not on this image on the traditional RWS. Don't quote me on this. I don't think it's technically an Ouroboros.
Give you guys a closer look.
Yeah, I don't know. The central figure is a little strange. I don't know that it needs 7 arms like that. And you think it would at least have even numbers, like.
Well, maybe maybe it's just holding one behind its back.
Oh yeah, it could be a
Gotcha.
perspective thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, we're into the minors.
We're into the minors. Okay, we're probably going to go a little quicker now. We hope.
Well, at least we're not anywhere near nautical anymore. Thank God.
Yeah. Okay, this is almost identical except for the claws.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat though, the claws.
Well, I like that
wonder
they're
what
purple.
it's supposed to be.
It's almost like it's nail polish, but it's probably just meant to be purple.
No, because look, when you get up into the wrist, it's almost like scales.
Yeah,
that's cool
maybe
though.
it's like a dragon paw. That'd be cool for the wands though.
Okay, that'd be really cool.
That would be cool, yeah.
I have a feeling they're not going to stick with any one theme for more than 3.
Well, they haven't so far.
Oh, they did for the first half of the major.
We had
the first half of
sea
the arcana. They did that. This is pretty standard. I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. The colors are like really bright, but we've been seeing a lot of that.
You're knocking on the colors because you're such a curmudgeon.
I'm not a curmudgeon.
You are a curmudgeon.
I am not a curmudgeon.
Well, hold on. I was just gonna say, like, at least the one thing they got, not the one thing they got right. That sounds so mean. But like the one thing here that I like is that at least the main character is looking up over a high vantage point. Like it's a mountain versus being like in a castle, but it still works.
That's true.
3 of Wands.
Okay, I think, I mean, I don't know. We're only 2 or 3 cards in. Let's just get a few out of the way because it looks to me like they're trying a little harder to match. I'm not seeing the fantastical stuff the same way. The color schemes are off the chart. They're super bright, which I kind of like that they're super bright.
You do not. You're such a... Okay, I will say...
I mean... It's one of those things like, I could see why a lot of people would really like these super bright colors, even though it's not for me. It's kind of...
Well, that's true, but I would say that, like, through the wand suit, I would have expected a different dominant color. Like, the last couple cards, the last couple cards, the dominant colors have been, like, pinks.
Yeah.
And, like, neon greens. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like for wands, it should be, like, reds and oranges and golds. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just picky about color. All right.
Yeah, because once they start trying, I mean, I get it. There's scales, there's claws, there's things like that. But otherwise, a lot of these so far are looking a lot of stereotypical to what.
I don't know. This one reminds me a lot of, like, you know how in comic books, how, like, that whole idea that, like, everybody's just in this big kerfuffle, because I feel like it just looks like a tangled mess, and we're supposed to get that idea of, like, that big, like, kerfuffle. You know, kerfuffles.
Kerfuffles.
It's a word.
It's got some kerfuffles.
Yeah. 6 of Wands.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's good enough.
That's not bad. I mean, well, did you notice it's a unicorn horn again? So they got another unicorn.
Yeah, I guess they've got it in the same spot as the... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, the guy on the horse being a lizard. Everybody looks like lizard people right now, so that's not helping.
Well, I think that's the theme through the wands, is this kind of scaly, lizardy,
that could be.
anthropomorphized.
It's kind of, well, at least we're not going to be here all day, because the major arcana was a bit of a slog.
That was a little wild.
I don't know.
It wasn't a slog, it was just kind of a ride, you know?
Well, yeah, because it was some of the cards were so different. But this is pretty basic. And yeah, I think we're looking at like lizard people type idea.
All right.
I wish there was some sort of a book to explain this sort of stuff.
Listen, I'm not sure why.
Oh my God! Look, there's an octopus again. It's over there.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, when you've just got a bunch of sticks, then obviously it's a good place to slip one of them in. Okay, well now again we're back to a completely different color scheme. Everything else was reds and greens and bright, and then this is just grayscale. At least it's not black and white, but it's not much better.
Grayscale is effectively black and white. Like that's
that's
kind of the point. Okay, I will say at least they like brought in a little bit of a different element here. I kind of like the fact that there's broomsticks instead of just general staves, but like it's not consistent. Like what are anthropomorphized lizard people doing with broomsticks?
Yeah, I don't know.
10 of Wands.
See, the 9 was broomsticks, and now we're just back to sticks again. I think it's
a little pippish on this one. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think I feel
like we kind of need to go pips or scenic, but not.
Okay, with considering how over the top the art's been so far, going back to pips to get through the minors kind of makes sense. I do.
Well, they weren't pips for the first I don't know, like chunk of the wands. It was just the last one.
Well, I think the fact that it's a collab got a little confusing. So
this deck definitely feels like they're not trying to take this project too seriously. Clearly.
Oh well, yeah.
They're having fun with it, which is nice to see. I mean, if you're gonna have a deck like this, like have fun with it, do what you want with it, like make it yours. Mm-hmm. Really bring your own creative spin. Because really, tarot's kind of a blank slate, you know?
It is. Tarot's a blank slate, and you can do whatever you want. And that's exactly what they've done.
Clearly.
They're clearly doing whatever they want. And if it doesn't work, but you told me this once a long time ago. It's like if you like the art, you like the deck, and things just aren't making sense, if the deck has white space, I forget exactly, but look at all the white space. You could literally fill up there's probably too much white space.
Yeah, it's
but
kind of like having a giant border, but it's not like a regular shape.
Yeah,
so.
there is too much white space, which I'm not a fan of, but in terms of customizing your own deck, you could write a lot of keywords in these spaces. But anyway, I wish there was more information to give us a clearer idea of what's going on
I
here.
wonder if there's a digital guidebook. Was there any like paper in here? Nope.
I didn't know, and no QR code.
No, so it's not. Yeah, we know it's not a knockoff.
Okay.
All right.
So these
you just like breezed past the Queen of Wands, but I guess there wasn't really much going on
well,
there.
I mean, except for there's only a few fundamental differences, and this one's different. Okay.
Okay, listen, the Cups is my favorite suit, so I'm gonna have some feels, and I like a lotus, but I really am not down with the whole. What do you call the man-eating plants? Like the Seymour? What's that called? You know.
Oh, Seymour was a fake plant on Little Shop of Horrors.
He wasn't fake.
He was fake.
What?
He was not based on a real plant that exists.
No, I mean I know that, but in the movie he wasn't fake. He was what was he called?
I forget. A carnivorous plant.
You know the name of this plant. It chomps.
A chompy plant? A Venus flytrap.
Yes, you're looking right at it. Like it's like a lotus, but it's
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I get it. I get that. But then you said Seymour from the Little Shop of Horrors, and it's like that was not a Venus flytrap. It's like
wait, what was Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors?
He was some sort of a.
He was
a carnivorous plant. He was not a real. He was not based on a real plant.
Well, I know he wasn't. I know it's not like based on a true story.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you talking about Little Shop of Horrors when
Anyways,
this is a Venus flytrap? They're not related.
I just like my lotus flowers gentle and calm in this card, and not
I know,
trying
not with
to eat,
fangs.
yes,
I get it.
preferably.
Okay.
All right. The Two of Cups is all about love, and this makes me uncomfortable.
Tough love? I don't know. I don't even want to know.
All right, next. They better get the Nine of Cups right, or I'm out. Okay, anyways, Three of Cups.
At least there's still cups in here. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
I mean, they're a little bit oversized for the little teeny tiny creatures that are holding them up.
They're strong though. Strong like
they're strong.
An ant can lift 50 times its weight, so maybe that's what these guys have got going on. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, so we're not staying with a particular theme for creatures or
Nope, definitely no theme.
That's okay. But we've got the cups. The cups are in the right spot. We're not
There's no other similarity to that card. All
No.
right. Five of Cups, grief. We've got a good keyword on there, so that's good.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't get it. This is already pippish. Why is there just cups? Somebody got lazy on the art.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I wonder if the person who did the pippish cards is all the same artist contributing. That would make sense.
Well, that can happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Six of Cups.
that's nice.
I mean, it's sweet. The teddy bear seems really out of place with everything else that's been on the deck, but
Well, I mean,
it fits for the Six
there's
of
no
Cups theme,
cohesion
though.
in the art.
Seven of Cups is all about choice.
Okay. I will say I like this one. I like this one better than this one.
Why do you like it better?
Well, because usually when you see the cups, you don't see things in the cups.
Well, usually you do see things in the cups.
Do you?
Yeah, this is more common.
Really? Why do I not remember it that? Okay, this is just me being a noob.
The empty cups to me is actually kind of a missed opportunity because the whole point is that each one of these cups, what it holds represents a different possible future for the person that
this
they
is
could
just
pursue.
this is just me being a noob and who only uses a few decks.
I was wondering what the cups were made of, and then I realized they look like they're made out of something edible, like cake or something. And then I realized one of the kind of terms for this card is like pie in the sky thinking. So maybe there's a play on that. Like
maybe they're made of pie.
maybe they're made of pie. Yeah, maybe.
A pie cup.
I mean, it looks more cake-like, but I mean, I'll take it. All right, the Eight of Cups is all about like leaving. So like we're seeing.
Yeah, well, it says leaving right in the keyword. So I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, listen.
Leaving. I'm leaving.
Okay.
It's fine. It's still really bright. The colors are really bright. I'm fine with the bright colors.
Okay, wait. I have feelings about this.
You have feelings about this one?
So, the fact that I call this card a dude with a bunch of wine did not in any way mean I was not trying to.
I know bottles of wine makes no fucking sense.
It's like somebody was watching me and trolling me on purpose, and I'm not a fan.
Or maybe it's beer. 99 bottles of beer
That
on the
makes
wall.
it no better.
Okay,
I'm done.
that's fine.
They screwed up the Nine of Cups. I'm out.
Okay, this is obviously pretty basic. It's just a rainbow, so there's not much else to think
No,
about.
look, there's a little smiley face right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that one's fine.
Cute.
This is about the closest to a standard
Listen,
card.
I'll take it over the beer. Okay, Page of Cups is my personal significator. Do you see me as that Page of Cups?
No. No. Your beard isn't that long.
I don't have a beard at all, but thanks for the sentiment.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Anyways, all right. So yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a
fan.
I'm not a fan of that particular page. No. Okay.
No.
Knight of Cups. Romantic. Well, I mean, some people say that
Yeah, it's not romantic.
No, okay.
No.
Queen of Cups?
Queen of Cups isn't bad. I mean, she's holding a cup.
Is that a cup?
I don't know.
Let's flip the card.
Let's flip the card.
King of Cups.
Okay, that's clearly a cup.
Why is he sitting in it?
I don't know.
All right.
I have no... Well, maybe it's full of wine. I don't know. It's got
Maybe.
something going on.
Okay.
Ace of Swords.
Okay, it is definitely a pointy object, but does it look a little phallic to you or is it just me?
I think you need to get out more. Interesting color, though.
Yeah, well, Two of Swords.
Well, your previous reference might just be spot on. Let's just see how these swords continue to develop as time goes on.
How about now? Let's flip the card.
You told me not to say those words on your channel anymore.
I did. Okay, this is better. This is better. This is fine.
This looks like...
This is fine. What is this? It's not... What is this?
It's the Four of Swords.
It doesn't look like the Four of Swords.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that looks like the Four of Swords.
Well, obviously, yeah.
You told me not to say this word.
Okay, flip the damn card. Okay.
Okay, now these look more like swords. Well, less like what they were looking like. So we're getting there.
It's a boat.
It's a really bright boat. I think my eyes are bleeding, but that's
It
okay.
doesn't look like it's on water, though. It almost looks like it's like rowing over rocks. That's weird. Well, I guess it is.
Muddy water?
Well, it's kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. At least they look like swords now.
Truth. All right, Seven of Swords. The stealery card. Stealery?
The stealery card of stealing.
The sneaky sneak card.
The sneaky sneak card. Yeah, this is looking very stereotypically RWS. So it's weird. I mean,
It's like there's one tarot purist in like the
one
group of
tarot
artists.
purist and 6 people going, watch the world burn.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you're going to...
Some of these cards individually, I'm going, oh my God, that's a really cool card. But collectively, it's not working for me, and that's fine. That's fine.
All right. Eight of Swords.
Somebody knows their ropes, but we're not going to get into that.
That's not the first time either. I've actually seen a few different decks where it looks very intentional with the rope work.
I mean, it's pretty stereotypical with the swords, but why does he sound asleep when the idea is to be anxious and awake?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That was more peaceful than the Four of Swords, though. All right, Ten
That's
of
a
Swords.
lot of blood, but that's okay.
Why do they always go all in with the gore? I don't, like, it's not necessary. But I guess, on the other hand, one of the things about the Ten of Swords is, like, how over the top it is. Like, there's a drama.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's kind of fun that it plays in it, but that's a little bit too much for me.
Okay, it's too much for me, but at least this one looks a little bit more like they tried. Page of Swords, that's kind of neat. What's with the fucking beard? The last one had it too.
Well, the page is just supposed to be young.
Young, yeah. Okay, how does the beard reach the ground when he's practically stepping on his beard?
Maybe he's just a really tall, skinny gnome.
Forever immature? I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
Maybe they just like beards.
Maybe. None of the other characters have had beards, though, just the pages.
That's not bad. I mean, it's almost identical, really. I'm not saying. I mean, the colors are way off, but the
You get the streaky clouds, which is nice.
We got a unicorn horn again. That's kind of something you're gonna like.
I'm always gonna be down.
You're
for
gonna love the
unicorn
unicorn horn.
horns.
The colors are weird.
I
Queen
don't
of
think the
Swords.
colors are terrible. Okay, anyway, Queen of Swords.
Okay, so why does she have like all those fangs? I don't know, but
It's just weird how much space her mouth is taking up on the card at all. Like,
well, yeah.
it's weird.
Well, then again, Queen of Swords for some people.
She does have like a sharp bite.
Sharp tongue.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, sharp tongue.
Well,
so maybe
Queen
it's
of
like
Swords.
meant to...
Not everybody sees the Queen of Swords. Some people see it as feminine strength, and some people see it as, wow, you're a mega bitch.
True.
So
okay,
it's true. Okay, I don't want to be.
King of Swords. King of Swords.
Yeah, King of Swords is nice.
All right.
I like that.
Ace. We're in a new suit.
New suit.
Ace of Pentacles.
Yeah, but.
I mean,
Okay, I thought Ace was what was wind or was air, because that's air on this side. Why is this back to water?
no, it's Earth. Pentacles is the Earth suit. You just mean the hand floating? Is that what you mean?
Well, I don't know. This is all water.
But
so.
you can have. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I never
But wait,
remember which
it's
element is which.
It's probably just focusing on the rock in the center, right? Like as
That
like the
could be.
main pentacle or whatever. I don't know.
That could be.
Maybe
And
we'll
like-
see more rocks.
So I wonder where it's supposed to be though, because that's the wrong color for gold. But anyway,
I don't know. All right, Two of Pentacles.
it looks pretty. I mean, like I said, the colors, the fangs.
Well, at least we still have the like.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's there.
All right, Three of Pentacles.
I keep picking the card up.
Yeah, stop picking it up. I mean, I think they're definitely working together, right?
This is, you know what? We keep joking that somebody's a little bit more of a purist, and except for the color palette, this one's not bad. This
Yeah.
one's pretty close.
Four of Pentacles.
That one's not bad. I mean, but you notice how he's like standing on them like they're like a hoverboard, and he's got the other two.
Yeah, it's almost like the floor's missing.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a little bit futuristic for the way the tone of the rest of the deck has been. It's like, that seems kind of out of place.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
All right, 5 of Pentacles.
Yeah, this is futuristic too, which is strange. Okay, not strange.
Maybe, how many artists did you say were involved though? 8?
8. I thought I counted 8.
Yeah, there's probably...
Okay, I need to stop worrying. There was 8 people on the deck, and I don't think we've gone for more than 4 or 5 cards in a row that had any sort of cohesion to begin with.
True.
This is why I don't like
collab decks.
This is a true collab. Do what you want. I mean,
okay.
look. The people, they're just doing whatever they want. It's like they're just using their imagination to invent a deck.
Yeah, it is kind of like they sort of made it up by themselves. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles.
I mean, this one. Okay, I remember seeing people.
Yeah.
Is it normal to have just whatever those are supposed to be?
Well, I mean, it looks to me like they're trying to show 2 stacks of coins.
Yeah, but
so maybe like that's the premise.
Somebody got lazy. That's.
Yeah, but we have the one artist we think that's probably doing the more pippy cards. So that kind
That's true.
Okay, 7 of Pentacles.
Okay, this is a little obvious. Like, I mean, it's a tractor. It's a tractor with 9 of these lead coins on the side. So
wait, there's 9 coins. This is the 7 of Pentacles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7.
Oh, phew. Okay, I was like, they can at least get that right. All right.
Okay, it's the bright colors. They kind of throw me off, right?
Yeah. All right, 8 of Pentacles. I mean, the perfectionism here, I don't know if looking at a mirror is what...
I don't think perfectionism is going to get you through this deck, though, because you've been, I sense that, I have a feeling that you've been struggling more with this than I have.
No. I mean, like, the idea of the card is perfectionism, and, like, I get that I'm struggling with the deck as a whole.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were starting to refer to.
Because the card is talking about, or to me, one of the things that can come out about this is perfectionism. The idea that they're looking in the mirror, I don't know. It feels very, I mean, obviously it's self-focused if you're looking. I just don't like that idea. That's all. Okay, next.
That's fine.
9 of Pentacles.
Okay, so now in this card, she's full size, and that's like a little falcon.
Uh-huh.
What kind of a bird is that? And why is it basically enveloping this whole guy's head?
It's weird.
It's weird. It's like, is it? Because now this is harvest. That's one, because, well, it says harvest here. That's what I'm assuming.
It's kind of like enjoying the fruits of your labor. So yeah,
right.
harvest
Okay.
works,
Okay. So
yeah.
harvest works. So who's harvesting who?
I don't know who's harvesting who.
I mean, I don't know, honey. It's like they've just been making this shit up as they go along.
I mean,
I
for
don't
real.
know. Okay. But it's a cute, okay. It's even though it's pretty brutal, it's a cute card if you are into that kind of brutal humor. But we won't talk about me.
All right. So 10 of Pentacles. There's definitely 10 things on the card.
Okay, but I get this. But like, isn't it the 10 of Cups that's a rainbow? Why do we have a rainbow with all these? It honestly looks like lead at this point. It's like
the rainbow doesn't bother me, but like, I guess it's just the fact that there's like very little. I don't know.
Okay, they didn't even make. I don't think I've ever seen pentacles looking like anything other than gold coins.
I have, but like, it's not consistent throughout the suit. It's a problem.
Well, yeah.
All right, another.
Oh
beard.
wow, you're right. It's not consistent. Wow, look at that.
But at least the beard's there.
Yeah, the beard is there.
Well.
And it's the same color. Like,
I mean, that's
nothing wrong with being a redhead.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't all the previous knights have like a unicorn horn?
Yeah, they shortchanged me here. I'm not happy about it.
This isn't even a horse.
Well,
okay, that's a horse. That's not a. Okay, I'm not. We're almost done. Let's just
get through.
Let's reserve judgment and get through the rest of this.
We haven't reserved any of our judgments.
Okay, I hate to say this, but this is a categorically.
Let's just get through. Unless you're into it, save your overall thoughts for the end.
Okay. Save my thoughts for the end.
Queen of Pentacles is passable. Next.
Passable. All right. Wrong colors, but next.
Okay, King of Pentacles. Is this even a Pentacles card?
Well, it looks like just a hunk of lead, right? I mean.
Could be coal. Maybe somebody had a bad stocking one year and is working it out in the deck.
Stamped coal? I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Okay, it's not bad. He's at least on a throne.
Listen, at least it's not as bad as the Invisible Tarot by Lo Scarabeo.
True.
Yeah, I mean, that just was completely effortless.
Well, at least that's what had, okay.
Are you going to shuffle the little one while I shuffle the tall one?
Okay, I will say, okay, it's way too novelty for my liking because I'm a forever noob anyway. I don't mind the keywords, so that's fine. That's
Okay,
not gonna bother
obviously
me.
between the two decks, we have a clear preference for universal weight, so that part's a no-brainer. But this turned into more to a side-by-side walkthrough.
But you know what else? You know what? Also, for my favorites, because it's got such wide borders, which I know is not things that people normally like.
Yeah.
If you want to trim this deck, you could have a lot of free range as to how big your deck's going to be.
No, that's true. Okay, so I am not going to humor you and shuffle in reversals because I don't typically read with this, but let's do a quick sample reading and just see. I mean, I know it's going to be a bit of a hot mess, but we'll do the best we can. So let's do an energy.
The meanings shouldn't change.
Let's do an energy obstacle advice for the collective and see what we get. Okay. All right, energy. We have Page of Swords. There we go. Okay, obstacle. There's my significator that you said I look, at least it didn't have a beard. And
Page of Cups.
And there is the advice. That's the jaggedy teethed Queen of Swords. Okay,
Yep.
Hold on. Give me a second to just take this in. So we have swords.
It's kind of hard
cups,
with the
and swords.
beards, isn't it?
Well, at least we have two swords. Okay, so we have two swords cards. Okay, let me just take this in. So as far as our overall energy, the beards really do throw me off. Okay, our overall energy, Page of Swords brings a lot of curiosity and like that inquisitive energy. So we're kind of in a place where we maybe need to ask some more questions about what we're encountering. Like, don't take things at face value.
Yeah.
What's coming to you is there's more beneath the surface, right? So don't, like I said, don't just don't take.
Don't believe everything you see.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't just take things in as it appears. Like, really dig deeper. Like, what is beneath that? Okay, then the obstacle we have is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups, this is my significator, so, like, nobody roast me here, but the Page of Cups
Love the beard.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, the Page of Cups is all about naivete. So I'm really feeling, so that's the obstacle. So for me, this is like, with the Page of Cups and the naivete of it being the obstacle, it's kind of like that idea that you're getting suckered, right? Like, you're really getting taken for a bit of a ride.
So, and that's your significator? You're a sucker? Or you...
Am I not naive sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Except for the beard. Except for the beard, this could be your twin.
Okay, wait. So the point of this basically is that don't get sucked in. That's kind of the punchline, right? Okay, so that's our obstacle, is that we're maybe getting looking at the world through rose-colored glasses, or only seeing what we want to see.
Now, here's my question. Okay, maybe I should let you finish
Yeah,
first.
that's just the obstacle.
Are you getting anything from the actual cards or just from your own intuition? Because those cards do not look like something that's gonna.
No,
does not scream Lisa.
I'm really just reading my known meaning of the cards. Like, I know
Okay.
this is what these. So I'm kind of doing more of a rote reading, I think, because the artwork doesn't give me a ton to go on.
I didn't think you were gonna vibe.
Okay, the advice card is the Queen of Swords, though, and while the keyword on here, which is truth, makes sense, the Queen of Swords is very honest. The advice here is to call a spade, right? Like, don't be afraid of, like, being blunt with how you communicate, as long as you're honest. So to that end,
thank you for sitting with us while we work our way through this Emperor's New Tarot. The tarot of non-existent cards with non-existent meanings.
So we'll have a link down below.
$10 on Amazon if you want to get your copy.
If you'd like to purchase the Emperor's New Tarot, this whole video came about. So basically, if you missed it in our last Hot Takes Live before this video, so it would have been our October Hot Takes live stream, not the November one, in case, because this is probably coming out after that. So in our October Hot Takes Live, we ended up coming across a deck that we covered. Oh, I bent a corner of the card. That sucks. Anyways, we ended up coming...
Oh my God, now you're not going to get good readings anymore.
We ended up coming across a deck called the Invisible Tarot that's coming out by Lo Scarabeo, and we had just a fun time kind of teasing.
Roasting the shit out of it.
We were just joking, but like it's actually a convenience product where it's basically a blank deck of cards, but they've got a border and they have the titles already on the cards, so you can draw whatever you want. And so we were just kind of making fun of, we were drinking, we were making fun of it. It was just a fun time. And Peggy's like, oh my God, we should buy a blank deck of cards and do a walkthrough. So that's how this video came about. But because you wasted your time watching this drivel with us, we are going to do a little giveaway. So, and then we'll talk more about this actual physical deck. But the giveaway is going to be for a copy of the Universal Weight Tarot deck, which is one of my favorite versions of the Rider-Waite-Smith. The artwork really is pretty. Where did you put the rest of the deck? Oh, there it is. It was colored in by...
This is how we cheated to get a consistent reading, as I had a 3-card drawn over to the side.
We did actually legitimately pull these cards, and I was dying because these cards came out with a real genuine shuffle and draw, and they were the perfect cards for what we just did to you. So we're very sorry, but it was a lot of fun.
Sorry, not sorry.
We wanted to try just a little, just doing something silly and playful and spoofy, and so that's how this came about. But we are going to be sending a copy of the Universal Weight to a
brand new copy from...
Brand new sealed.
Brand new sealed copy from Amazon.
If you're in an area where Amazon ships, otherwise I will send it to you if you're in a weird area.
We'll figure it out.
If you're in a weird area, well, listen to me. If you're in an area where Amazon doesn't ship, we'll sort it out. Anyways, if you want to enter the giveaway, please put down below, no hashtag emperor, just spelled like the card emperor. Why is that so hard to say?
You can just put a flat, you can just...
Yeah, put the word emperor anywhere.
Exactly as you see it on your screen right now.
Yeah, anywhere in your comment. It doesn't have to be by itself. No hashtags, nothing special. Can be all caps, can be lowercase. It'll automatically filter out duplicates, so don't bother entering multiple comments. It'll still only... I do a picker, and it automatically factors out duplicate entries. But in any case, if you want to enter to win, that's all you have to do. Giveaways, as usual, aren't affiliated with YouTube. You have to be 18 and older to enter. The usual kind of thing, the basic YouTube rules.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, tell us how much you love us because we're awesome, we're wonderful.
And if we hope you had fun with this. This was really meant to be just silly. I haven't decided exactly what the final video is going to look like. It's going to be a nightmare to edit because I kept cracking up throughout the entire thing. But I hope you enjoyed it. It was just meant to be fun. I will have a link actually to this blank tarot deck though, because like Peggy mentioned, it's actually kind of cool for
if you want to make your own flashcard deck, it's like $10. At least that's what we got it for.
Yeah,
we don't know what the current price is.
It was about $10 Canadian, which means it's probably even cheaper in the States. It came in a tuck box, but it has this perfectly blank tuck box inside the other tuck box, so you can actually decorate the box too. It's glossy on the back, like Peggy was pointing out, but it's matte on the front, so if you want to use colored pencil,
and there's 80 cards,
crayon,
so you can
if you want your
up.
kid to make their own deck.
Yep.
And I have not gotten a physical copy of the Invisible Tarot from Los Garabeo for obvious reasons because I thought it was silly, but if that has the same matte cardstock on one side, as some other people pointed out in the comments on our Hot Takes live stream, it might be a really useful product for some people. I just thought it was a little bit overpriced considering I can get this for $10. So I will link it down below though if you're curious. So I will have a link to the blank tarot that we used to do this video. Oh, one of these cards got totally flipped around.
Oh yeah.
I see a shiny one. And then I will also have a link. Oh, that one's shiny on both sides. Is that maybe
it's not. They're stuck together.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'll have a link to this. I will have a link to the actual Invisible Tarot by Los Garabeo. And Los Garabeo, I love you. I was just playing.
Yeah.
But it is a silly product. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so I will have a link to those, and I will also have a link to the Universal Weight. Y'all, thanks for letting us have fun with this. Honey, thank you for doing this with me. That was funny. Even if you did say that the whole beard thing was a lot.
It was fine.
That was not the most a lot thing that happened throughout this video, though. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you had fun. And please know that we love you.
Thank you for tolerating our bullshit yet again.
We just wanted to do something silly. And we will see you in the next video. Until then, may your magic always shine from the inside out. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm not going to be able to do this with a straight face. You're really good at this. It's kind of scary. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Just say, don't move anything. We have to cut this part out.